I'm like, police? Hey beautifuls, it's your girl Taylor Danielle, and I'm back with another video. So yeah, we're just gonna do get ready with me, my everyday routine slash story time about the time that I got caught in a drug bust. So if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Let's get right into it. Alright, so before I just hop into the story, let me just give y'all a little bit of background. I started working for this nanny slash babysitting company in like July or August of 2018. It was right before my final semester in college. And basically how it worked is you put your availability online. When someone needs a sitter, the company sends out this mass text and it tells you like the name of the family, how old the kid is, the time that they need you from, and if there's any pets or if the child is sick. But yeah, so it's first come, first serve, and whoever texts back first is the person who gets the job. So fast forward to December of my senior year, and it's right before I'm about to graduate. I just finished up, my internship. Now, just to let you know, I was graduating in December. My birthday was in December, and Christmas. So obviously I was broke and I needed some money. So I was accepting any and every job that the company was sending out. Like as soon as they sent the message, I was the first person replying, and I was just working. So this day I get a text and it's like, I think it was like a 10-month-old child, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., no pets, and it's a 2-day job. So obviously when I get that text, the first thing I did was text back like, I can take it. 2-day job, 10-month-old, 12 hours each day, easy money. So cool, boom, I get the job, and the next day comes and I'm there probably like 10 minutes early, nothing too major. Now, I am far from bougie. I don't claim to be rich. I don't have money, nothing like that. But when I was pulling up to the house, like, I live in Orlando and the house was on the west side. I could just say it like that, like it was on the west side of Orlando. I'm not the person to judge, but the neighborhood was a little rough. It was rough. Like, rough neighborhoods don't scare me or nothing, but I was locking my doors and all my P's and Q's. So it had to be around like 2 or 3 when all hell just broke loose. Like, it went from 0 to 100 so fast. I was sitting on the couch, minding my business, life was passing me by. So yeah, that honestly had, to be honest, that whole day was pretty calm, and it really just had to be the calm before the storm, because it had to be like maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock, when all hell broke loose. I mean, like, everything went to shit at once. So I was just relaxing on the couch doing the same thing I was doing all day, and all of a sudden I hear, I'm like, who is this knocking on the door like they're police? Like, I'm instantly aggravated because all I can think about is somebody's about to wake up this baby, and who has time for that? I'm also thinking like, okay, I don't know who is knocking at this door. I don't live here. I'm really not trying to open the door or nothing, but I just go peek because I'm irritated because somebody had the audacity to bang on the door like they're the police when this baby is trying to sleep. So I peep through the peephole, and as I'm peeping, I hear the knock again. Boom, boom, boom. It's the police. Open up. I'm like, police? This got to be like some type of scam or something. So I'm peeking out the window. I mean, the little peephole. And all I see is like 4 white guys. They kind of have on like little bulletproof jackets or bulletproof vests or whatever. Like, I guess it kind of looked like a SWAT uniform, but it was more so like, I don't know, I just, maybe because my mom is one of those people who's like, one of those, not paranoid, but she knows all the little schemes and traps and stuff that like sex traffickers use to kidnap people or rob you, things like that. So my first thought is, these are not the real police. Is somebody trying to rob these people's house? Like, oh my God, I don't even live here. What did I get myself into? Like, this is, I should have known coming to this ghetto place. Like, oh my God. So I really was not planning on opening the door, like, at all, not one bit. But as I was peeping through the peephole, and in between those loud bangs, I peep and I see a badge, and it could have been a fake badge. It really could have been. It really could have been. But at that point, I was opening the door like, okay, sir.
All right, let me just add that I wasn't just willingly opening the door of someone else's house to the police. When I was peeping through the peephole, I could see them preparing to knock the door down or kick the door in. So that's why I opened it, just to avoid any extra issues.
As soon as I open the door, they snatch it open. Is anybody else in here? Are you the only person here? Yeah, or whoever, police. And I'm just like, okay, I need y'all to slow down. My first thing is, I don't know these people. I don't live here. I don't know these people. They're asking me 1,000,001 questions as they're banging and like barging in the house. Obviously, they wake the baby up. So I'm like, they asking me like if I'm the only one here, and I'm like, no, there's a baby, I'm babysitting, So they go with me up the stairs to get the baby. First of all, I'm shook. Like, I was not made for this lifestyle. The trap life, like all that kind of stuff. I'm not made for it. I was not built for it. It's not for me. It's fun to watch, but it's not for me. So I'm just like, look, sir, it's just me and the baby. I don't know these people. I don't live here. They're looking at me crazy, like, you don't know these people, but yeah, you're in the house. Okay. So I tell them that I'm in there with the baby. They let me go get the baby, and then they just immediately like push us straight out the door. Like, I couldn't grab my bag. I couldn't grab anything. Now, I really didn't want to let them in these people's house because, like, who am I to let the police in their house? But I wasn't gonna go to jail for them. I really wasn't. I was not about to get shot or nothing like that for these people that I don't know. So I let them in, and that's just that. So me at this point, it's me and the baby. The baby has a dirty diaper. It's hot outside. They got us sitting on the porch. And while we're out on the porch, and they're asking me like a million and one questions. They're going through the house. And like all I can see is them out of the corner of my eye. Like they're tearing this house apart, looking up and down for everything. And while they're asking me questions like, really, who are you? And I'm like, I promise you, I don't know these people. I can get you my company bag. Like, hold on, like, just let me call the parent. I'm trying to contact the parent and my company at the same time, because I'm like, this is some ghetto shit. Like, what did y'all have me in? So I'm contacting the parent like, look sis, it's the police at your house. They're doing a drug raid right now. And they said they found something in the kitchen. I don't know anything else, but I need you to come get your child because it's time for me to go. This has nothing to do with me. I'm my business, but you guys to come get your baby. So I'm blowing up her phone, texting, calling. Of course, no reply. So now I'm calling my company like, y'all probably not gonna believe this, but I'm at this house and the police just came to do a drug raid. I don't know what to do. The parent's not answering. I'm out here with the police. My phone is dying. Mind you, I did not have my phone on the charge all day because I didn't expect to be sitting outside being interrogated by police. The whole time I'm sitting out there, they're honestly, I don't think they believed anything I said. I don't think they did, but I wouldn't believe me either. Like, I'm coming to do a drug raid and there's somebody in the house and you're telling me that you don't know these people, but you're here with their child. Okay, that makes sense. But it was the truth. So I'm contacting my company. They're telling me, well, we never had this before, so we don't know what to do. And I'm like, well, neither do I, but I need y'all to figure something out because I'm here with the police. And they're asking me questions I don't have the answer to. So while that's happening, they're still searching the house, yelling out all the things that they're finding. And I'm still outside with the baby in a dirty diaper because they won't let me go in the house to change the baby's diaper. My phone's dying. Like, it's just not looking good for me. And then at the same time now, because it's such a commotion, now the whole neighborhood is out looking at me with this baby that I don't know while they're doing a drug raid at these people's house that I don't live in. I honestly couldn't even tell you who these people were if I looked at them, if I saw them today. I really couldn't. But here I am being questioned and held in a drug bust because I just wanted to make some extra money before graduation, before Christmas. So while I'm outside with the police, my company is trying to contact old girl. They start calling emergency contacts and whatnot. As this is happening, I guess word of mouth in the hood is the fastest thing in the world. Here comes old girl's aunt, because I really don't know who this old lady was. She was claiming to be the girl's aunt. I was just ready to go, but I couldn't even give the baby up because I had to have somebody who was an emergency contact with their ID to get this baby. So here I am. Here's the aunt just going on. I bet it was that no good boyfriend. Yeah, I know he'd be out there. Yeah, she don't need him in there with them kids and this and this. And at the same time, now you got the neighbor who's peeking out of her window watching it. The aunt yelling at the neighbor. The neighbor's yelling at the aunt. The cops looking at me. I'm looking at them. Still no mother. And the baby's like, I'm still sitting out here. So finally, I guess the girl saw that her phone was being blown up by me, her family, the company. just everybody. So she texts me, she calls me, she's like, what is going on? And I was like, look, I don't know, I was just here with the baby, and all of a sudden the police showed up yelling about a drug bust and this and this. I was like, they just need you to get down here fast, like, because they're asking me questions that I don't have the answer to. So finally, like an hour later, sis pulls up and she's like, what's going on, what's going on, da, da, da. And the police start explaining to her, like, you know, it's a drug bust. We got reports that somebody's been selling drugs out of this house, and whatnot. So obviously sis is like, drugs, what's drugs? Drugs, no, you got the wrong house. The wrong house is, they already done found the drugs in the kitchen. But that's none of my business. I just sat there because I was ready to go. I was just waiting for her to come get this baby so I could go home. I was ready to go home. So she's, you know, doing the whole act like, I can't believe it. I've never even heard of drugs before. How could there be drugs in my house? Da, 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 da. I'm like, sis, please come take your baby, please. I'm ready to go. This is no longer my territory. Like, this has nothing to do with me. Just let me go. So then she walks away from me with the baby. Like, I still have the baby. She will not take the baby. Now she goes to yelling at the neighbor through the window. I know, yo, MFA, call the police, dude. I'm like, oh gosh, how did I get caught in some ghetto mess like this? All I wanted to do was just earn a little extra money for Christmas and my birthday, that's it. So I'm still trying to get this baby away because I'm trying to go home. I walk up on her again, I'm like, here, I'm just gonna go, you know, da, da, da. She had the nerve to ask me, she goes, you sure you didn't? Did you have anything in my house? Did you smoke? Did you have? Hold on, not you about to try to spin this whole thing on me. No, baby, At that point, I was like, you know what? It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. It clearly is, because now, not you trying to blame your boyfriend drugs on me. That's when I knew it was time for me to leave. The company was texting me. They've never had this situation. They didn't even know what to do. Like, it was really a whole scene, and I wish that, like, I could have recorded the whole thing, because the whole time I was just waiting for action to come out. Like, this has to be an episode of Pump. Just has to be. There's no way that this is real life. I finally was like, you know what? Take your baby. It's time for me to go, because what we're not going to do is try to flip this on me. This has nothing to do with me. So I'm going to remove myself. I'm getting ready to pull off, and sis flags me down. You gonna come back tomorrow, right? Cause I still gotta go to work tomorrow. I just need to make sure you're gonna be here tomorrow. I'm not even gonna front and pretend like I was like, oh girl, if you like, I thought about it. I really did. I thought about it. Because you wanna know why? Because I was broke. I was a broke college student, and I needed the money. I needed it. I had graduation coming up, my birthday coming up, and I refused to be a broke bee. I had to make it work. So I really thought about it, but my parents shut it down, and so did the company. They're like, yeah, no, so we're just gonna remove them from our database. And I kid you not even like a day or so after my situation, the company released a training for dangerous and whatever situations and dealing with cops and whatnot while on the job, because they tried to take me out and I didn't appreciate it. Like I was really sitting on the curb. All the police were running my ID like I was some sort of criminal. But I mean, I still work for that company and I haven't had any issues since. That was just like, I guess the one time that, I don't even know. Your girl really is about to be prison day. I was about to have to, no I wasn't, because I wasn't going out for them people. I was not gonna take an L for them. I'm gonna leave and put my lashes on and then come back because I can already feel that this is not gonna go how I want it to go and I refuse to get embarrassed. I'm here, so let me go do that and come back. Alright, so I put my lashes on off camera. Obviously I cannot forget about the gloss. So yeah, I'm just gonna straighten my hair really fast. Nothing too major. Just because I washed it and I blow dried it and then I never did anything to it. So I'm just gonna bump it just a little bit. And some of y'all probably think I'm lying about this whole thing, but it really did happen like that. I'm gonna insert the messages from what I was sending my family that day, because just so y'all know, like I'm really not making this up. I really got caught in a whole drug bust and I was just trying to make a little extra cash for Christmas, just trying to do my job. Alright, so off camera I put on a little mascara, some blush, a little bit of highlight, nothing too crazy. And I changed my shirt, but that is basically it for my little everyday routine and my story time. Other times I got caught in a drug raid at work, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.